regular annual series I've done each November for the last 3 years has been to put together unique travel gifts that people actually want. And so in this fourth edition, I normally do around two dozen, but I try really hard not to repeat and actually make them things that you would like to receive yourself or to give by yourself and not just try to hit a number. So this year I'm doing 18, and I'll put links in the show notes to the past 3 years. So that'll give you almost 100 ideas that you can use for great travel gift ideas, stocking stuffers, etc. for the holiday season. And with that, I can't wait to share these new 18 with you. So let's get started. Welcome to the Active Travel Adventures podcast. I'm your host, Kit Parks. I'm excited to share with you 18 new, affordable travel gifts that you can give yourself or loved ones this holiday season. And without further ado, let's get into the top 18. Most of them are under $25. I've got a few that are under $40, but I've tried to make this a very affordable gift list for yourself and your loved ones. Having just returned from almost 30 hours on the plane and in airports from Asia, I found these super Ultra-Luxe cloud-like sleep socks. They give you these really scrawny things on the plane. And I remember my girlfriend, Sherry, who's like, I would rather chop off my feet than walk barefoot or walk in my socks or stockings into the bathrooms of an airplane. So for the travel person, whether they're doing a road trip or a plane trip, how about some really Ultra-Luxe sleep socks that you can wear in the plane, and then you don't have to get your regular stockings or socks grimy. You can just toss them in your bag in your suitcase when you're done. And for under $10, it makes it a really nice, cozy stocking stuffer gift and something good to wear around the house as well as while you're traveling. Then I found this really cool wet dry bag that, let's say you're doing, I do hand wash when I travel in the sink, and most of the times it does dry overnight because I use the quick dry performance fabrics. But on my recent trip, again, I don't know if it was the altitude, the temperature, I had some stuff that didn't dry for like 3 and 4 days. So this small, very attractive dry bag, let's say you've got something wet that just didn't dry, your swimsuit, or let's say you worked out at the hotel or a gym and it's too gross, you don't want to put it in with the rest of your clothes. This makes a really nice way to keep it away from the rest of your stuff so it doesn't gross out the rest of the stuff in your suitcase. And this also runs under $10. Super great idea to have, takes up no room. Another thing that I realized on my recent trip, because the airlines are getting so persnickety with the weights and all that, trying to zap you with the fees, and sometimes you either have to jiggle things around, like you might have the right overall weight, but they might in the wrong proportions. You can pick up an affordable digital hanging baggage scale for less than $12, and they're lightweight. And if you're going to be traveling on any of these obnoxious airlines, it's worthwhile sticking in there to make sure you don't get zapped with a high fee, because now I think they're even giving incentives to the agents to catch people with the wrong size bag or too heavy a bag. So don't get caught with that. For less than $12, it'll pay for itself in one savings of not having to pay an overcharge fee. And here's something I just discovered. Now, maybe they've been out for a while, but they're new to me. Dr. Scholl's has got these reviving foot masks. It comes in a pack of 3 pair, and it's these self-heating foot masks. So let's say you've been walking all day in the city, your feet are aching, or you're tired, and if your feet hurt, the rest of you hurts, because if your feet don't feel good, you don't feel good. So you stick your feet in these masks. They have Epsom salts, menthol, shea butter, and essential oils. So it's going to really soothe your aching feet. They're very affordable. The 3-pack is under $12. Super great idea. And another thing, again, like I said, travel is really on my mind because I just got back from 7 weeks on the road over in Asia, Bhutan, Nepal. I'll be having those episodes come out in the beginning of the year, it looks like. Maybe I might get it in December, but for sure, January, I'll start getting those out. But it drives me mad. So my biggest dilemma when I pack is I go through gobs of lotions. I've got super dry skin. So my toiletries, as Peg, who's my roommate, once saw me, says, "What are you bringing that huge lotion bottle with me?" I don't want to be spending time going to the pharmacy and replacing all that stuff. But it explodes when you're in the air. I don't care what I try, how tight, if I tape and all that, it pops. And so I found these silicone bottle covers. Now, they're not going to be 100% perfect, but they fit over your bottles. It comes in a pack of 10 that they stretch and go over, and they seal it. And I still would put them in a Ziploc bag just in case they break, because you just want to contain the lotions, because whatever it is when you're in the plane, it makes your lotions blow up. And I'm anxious. I haven't tried them myself, but they look pretty cool, and I'm definitely buying those, and we'll try those. And they're under $12 for a pack of 10, so that's a pretty good buy. Also on my trip, one of the folks on the Bhutan trip suffered from motion sickness. In fact, a couple did. And we spent an awful lot of time in the van trying to, it's mountainous in the Himalayas. So it's slow travel, winding travel. So we were kind of rotating the seats of the folks that were having some issues. And with that in mind, I found these little inhalers. They're about the size of a lipstick. And they use a blend of lavender, peppermint, camphor, menthol, and eucalyptus. And that helps settle the stomach. It probably would have been good for me when I was on my Everest Base Camp trek, because while I wasn't nauseous, my stomach was really, really unsettled, both from the unusual food, the high altitude. My body just felt out of sorts. And I think having that inhaler, being able to just open up a lipstick and smell this thing might calm the stomach down a little bit. It's designed for people with nausea, morning sickness, and all that. But you get a 2-pack for under $13, takes up no space in the suitcase. And if you're going to be on the road, safari, in the van like we were for quite a bit of time in Bhutan. In fact, this one gal, she got sick on the plane even. So if you're subject to any kind of that unsettled stomach, this might be something for you, or if you know somebody that does. And again, a 2-pack for under $13, a great gift. And then I know when I travel, you get tired and your body's tired, and sometimes it's hard to sleep. I found these heated scented eye masks, a 20-pack, less than $14 for 20 of them. It's got hyperallergenic cotton that's infused with essential oils, and you can pick out of, I think they've got 9 different scents. And they heat up when you open the package, and you get 20 to 30 minutes of steaming heat comes out of these masks. But it's not so hot that it's going to burn your eyes, but it's going to soothe your eyes. And for many people, help them go to sleep sooner too. So that's a really cool thing to experiment and see how it works for you or your loved ones. It's a heated scented eye mask, a 20-pack for less than $14. And I will mention on the website that goes with this episode, as well as in the travel planner that goes with this episode, I do have all of my Amazon links. They're affiliate links at no additional cost to you. You'll be helping to support the program and to keep it ad-free. In fact, even if you don't buy any of the things on the list, if you use my link to access Amazon, I get credit for anything you do buy. So if you're doing any holiday shopping, please use my links. It helps support the program, and I'd be very grateful, as would everybody else, because we don't interrupt this program with a bunch of ads that drive me batty, as I'm sure they drive you batty. So I'm determined never to have ads on the show, and this is one way you can help make sure that happens too. Next up is a book I actually bought. I think it was Shar recommended it to me. 50 States, 5,000 Ideas, Where to Go, When to Go, What to See, and What to Do. So this is the paperback version. And so if you're going on a road trip, you can just, ply through the book and see, hey, what else is on there that I could do while you're out there? If you've got the wheels, this will help you figure out some other little side diversions to make your road trip fun. It's under $15 for the paperback, and the book is called 50 States, 5,000 Ideas, Where to Go, When to Go, What to See, and What to Do. And then I've got a couple of fans on this list today. The first one is a very small handheld 3-in-1 portable fan. It's got a power bank so you can charge your phone. It's got a flashlight, and let's say you need to see at night and you don't want to use your juice on your phone for whatever reason, the flashlight app. And it's a portable fan that you can hold it in your hand and just have it blow at you, or you can set it on a table and get 360 and let it just circulate the air around you. One charge, depending on how fast you have the fan, goes for 12 to 20 hours. So it lasts a long time. It uses a USB charging port. So it's a very lightweight way to cool yourself down. I wish I had that when I went to Haiti. I brought this portable fan, but it used like 6D batteries, so it was super heavy. This thing is lightweight and under $15. And like I said, I have another fan a little bit later that I'll be talking that's under $20 that I've seen people using on the streets, and I think they're kind of cool. But before that, as I'm getting older, and maybe you can relate to this, the hair on my legs is starting to not to grow so fast, but now it's sprouting on my chin and my ears and all this other kind of thing. And I think with the men, it's the same thing from what I can see. So I found this travel hair trimming tool that's great for men and women. It's made with stainless steel, so it's quality. It's waterproof, so the people can use it. Guys can do it if they're doing any trimming in the shower. It can do your eyebrows, above your eyebrows, and clean up your eyebrows a little bit. It can clean up your beard and your face. If you get like peach fuzz like I do, I could take care of that. It can do errant ear hairs and nose hairs and all that kind of stuff. And it's easy to clean. It runs off a AA battery that's not included, but they say if you use it, say 5 minutes a day, the battery's going to last you 6 months. And so this travel hair trimming tool runs you under $17, and it's one tool that does all the different things that actually have several different tools. So now I can replace it with just this one. Back to relaxing your body after a hard day of travel, or whether it's on the plane or wandering a city, is a body restored shower steamer aromatherapy 6-pack. So they're basically shower bombs that you put it in. It sets off while you're relaxing and cleaning off in the shower and soaking in the hot steam. It sets off some nice essential oils like eucalyptus and mint. It's got citrus. It's got lavender, jasmine, bergamot, and chamomile. So it's great just for everyday use as well as travel use, and you can get the 6-pack for under $17. Next up is the other fan I was talking about, and these I've seen people wear a lot in the cities actually on my travels, and it's a hands-free personal neck fan that just sometimes is just steamy and you don't want to be holding it while you're walking the streets or whatever you're doing, but it just takes the edge off the heat. This would have been great on our Costa Rica Camino, come to think of it, because again, it doesn't weigh a whole lot. It dangles around your neck. I think it weighs less than a pound, 0.7 pounds, and just drapes around your neck. You can recharge it with the USB port, and each charge lasts up to 20 hours. So it's super convenient, really makes your life a lot more comfortable for under $20. Sadly, the next thing is something I've been keeping a pepper spray with me sometimes when I go into remote areas on my own. Just, I feel very safe in the woods, but, you hear every once in a while the errant bad guy or crimes of opportunity. That's usually what I worry about. And also sometimes in the cities, even in Airbnbs, I was in a couple, I was like, I don't really like the security of these doors, because a lot of the Airbnbs I'm running into overseas, it's clever for the host. They will have multiple 1-bedroom rooms that have a private bath and bedroom with a shared common area. But on one that we were in, lovely, we had the whole house except for there was a very flimsy door lock and easy access to the street. And it made me a little uncomfortable. We were in a great neighborhood, so I wasn't overly concerned, but it would have been a lot more comfortable if I had this personal siren alarm. So if you feel threatened in any way, you pull the pin, almost like a mini, it looks kind of like the size of a small pepper spray, but you pull the pin almost like a hand grenade, and it sets off a piercing alarm, which will make most people run away. And also it has a strobe light. So it's a very lightweight, personal self-protection device for under $25. I don't really want to bring pepper spray with me when I travel on a plane because I think they're going to confiscate it. They took away my bear spray, so they'll probably take that too. This avoids that hassle. This avoids that problem altogether because it is a sound and light device. And again, it's a waterproof personal safety alarm for under $25. Another cool thing I found was a cell phone stand that has the wireless Bluetooth speakers and with an anti-slip base. So let's say you're out by the pool and you want to watch a video or you want to FaceTime. You don't have to have your hand. You can have your hands free, and you have good surround sound. And they also said because the sound is so crisp, this is a great gift for somebody that's a little that may have some hearing issues. And not that they're deaf, but if they don't hear quite as crisply as they used to, this would be a great gift for them. It allows them to be hands-free to talk to you and to hear you more clearly. And the adjustable holder works for most smartphones as well as tablets. And it adjusts so that you can adjust the angle depending on what it is that you're trying to do with it, whether you're listening to this podcast or music, or if you're trying to watch a video, or if you're FaceTiming somebody. And the cell phone stand with the wireless Bluetooth speaker is under $25. And the next one is kind of fun, and you can do this two ways. It's an Our Adventure retro souvenir photo album, and it's quite large. I mean, you can put up to, it's got 73 sheets in it, so you got 146 pages to play with, and it comes with some stickers and bookmarks and all that. But let's say you did a special trip with a loved one, whether it's a parent, a sibling, a friend, significant other. You can make a really heartfelt gift of collecting some of the great photos from your trip, maybe doing some sketches if you're artistic, and, weaving some things like people that do the scrapbooking things. But the papers are very old-fashioned, reminds me of like Great Gatsby style. It's just a very cool photo album, very different than what you would see in a store. It's affordable at under $25, and if you don't have the time or the skill to make something fun of your trip, to make this joint memory, or let's say they're going on a special trip that you know that they're going to want to have some kind of a memento, this is a great gift so that they can relive their experience putting together their own photo album when they return from their journey. So those are 15 travel gift ideas under $25, and I've got 3 more, and these are under $40. Do you know people that are always cold? Their hands are always freezing for whatever reason. They just can't get warm. I found these a 2-pack of these portable pocket heaters. So you can either hold them in your hands, that they're about that size, or you can stick it in your pocket just to take the edge off so you're not freezing all the time. They're rechargeable, so each battery lasts 8 to 20 hours, depending on how hot that you want it. And it uses AI to help moderate the temperature to keep you warm. So it's a very interesting product that I've never seen before. I've seen like the inexpensive like dollar things that you can buy at the store that you open them and they're good for around a short period of time just to take the edge off when you're cold. But this can keep you warm all day. So it's great for camping, or if you are just one of those people that are just always cold. For under $30, you can have this AI rechargeable 2-pack hand warmers. And it truly is a portable pocket heater. Very cool. Another thing, if you get stress headaches, migraine headaches, or just regular headaches, I found this cold compress head rack. Sometimes heat works for people, but a lot of times cold works better. And sometimes it's good for people to alternate. So this looks like a very cozy, almost like a terry eye mask, but much wider, or like a headband eye mask, if I were to try to describe it for you. This company, TheraIce, uses this gel that you chill it, and it helps relieve some of the pressure headaches that we were talking about. And it looks very comfortable. I'm grateful that I very rarely get a headache, but I know some people that struggle tremendously with headaches. And if you know somebody or you yourself do, for under $30, it's probably worth checking to see if this is helpful for you. It comes in a choice of colors, looks super comfortable, and obviously it's reusable. So whenever you do get one, you can hopefully reuse it to relieve some of that pain. And last up, it might take up a little bit more room in your suitcase, but if you're going to be doing something, let's say you're a marathoner or you're doing some heavy-duty trekking like my Everest Base Camp that I just did, where your body is going to be really fatigued and sore at the end of the day, I found this massage gun that's got, it does heat and pressure of different, like 6 different, it comes with 6 different attachments, so you can, grind into your body whatever it is that's hurting, depending on what it is. See which one works best for whatever is bugging you. It can do heat, it can pulse. It's pretty cool. And for under $40, you have your own little masseuse that you can travel with. Great for home or travel. And like I said, I have done this travel gift ideas in November for the last 3 years. So if you need still more ideas, look on the show notes. If you just scroll down your phone, if you're listening to this on your phone, go to the website and just type in travel gifts, and this will show up. And it will list all of links to all of the different travel gifts and my Amazon links so that you can get more information. If I have missed some great travel ideas, I would love some suggestions because, like I said, I don't like to do repeats, but I can't scour the entire internet, but I do try to find some different things each year. So if you know of something unique that's been a winner for you, please email me at kit@activetraveladventures.com. I'll have to consider for next year. You can always reach me at that kit@activetraveladventures. on any questions. I love getting your emails telling me what you like, what you don't like, if I can answer any questions about any travel. And I encourage you to go to the website too. I'm now that I'm back from my trip, I am trying to clean up the website and make it more helpful to you. So I'm trying to make it a super great resource for you to plan your next great adventure. If you need any of the promo codes from my affiliates, please email me also, as they do change periodically. And you can, again, my email is kit@activetraveladventures.com. I sure appreciate you listening. Until next time, this is Kit Parks. Adventure on!